Hello and welcome back to Dragon Quest Wall Tutorials. I am Koitsujizi, and in this video we are going to go over the new elite enemy slash Hokora Ruler. So that's going to be the Great Demon. So if you go to the ruler list right over here, you're going to see this particular Hokora Ruler right here. So this is going to be the Great Demon. So in a previous video I did mention about some of the things about this particular Hokora Ruler elite enemy. So you're going to see here that the skills that are effective against it are going to be all of them. So weapon, physical technique, spell, and also breath damage. And then the recommended attributes are going to be Jibaria, Gira, Hyado, and Bagi. So yeah, with this particular battle, this should actually be interesting with the first attribute that I'm going to use, which is going to be Jibaria. So with that said, one other thing I want to mention about this particular enemy is that the Great Demon is actually going to be actually not a demon, but he's going to be considered or categorized as an inanimate object enemy. So since Jibaria is going to be one of the most recommended attributes, I'm going to be using this Jibaria based team. So I actually changed the team around to where everyone is a different class and also is a class that I mainly use in battle. So I'm going to have a God Hand, High Priest, Ninja, and also an Archmage. So right over here on my Archmage, I'm going to be equipped with the Great Sealed Sage. So this is actually going to have the spell called Rock Wedge. So that does Jibaria spell damage to one enemy. So just to recap, in the previous video, I actually mentioned about the new weapon, the Aurora Staff. That is Jibaria based. Pretty much that would be excellent for this particular enemy, but since I don't have it yet, I'm going to be using this particular weapon here. Then next is going to be my ninja. My ninja is going to be equipped with the Sword of Kusanagi. Something good about this particular weapon is that it already, for the sudden activation ability, is going to actually be a protective shield. So that's going to actually work out, especially on my God Hand, because I can actually go into using Stemmy right at the beginning. But here with my ranger, not my ranger, but my ninja, I will be trying to get shadow weaves on the enemy and hopefully get some pretty good attacks in as well. We'll see what happens. Then here I'm going to have a high priest equipped with the holy wind staff, so pretty much same job as any type of healer, going to be healing, resurrecting, and also buffing my characters. Then here going to have my God Hand. So my God Hand, again, another character equipped with the Sword of Kusanagi. So Heavenly Rock's Call is Jibaria based damage, and it actually does go in quite well. So hopefully with my God Hand I will be getting some pretty good damage. So with that said, if you want to know more about this particular team, you can look down in the video description down below. But now what I want to do is actually go over the abilities of this particular Hokora Ruler, and also the enemies that are going to be joined by it. So the Great Demon is actually going to be joined by regular moving statues. So first I want to go over the Great Demon's abilities. So the Great Demon is an inanimate object enemy. It's going to have around 65,000 HP, 2 to 3 actions per turn. So the weaknesses, like I said before, Jibaria, Gira, Hyado, and Bagi. So its main ability is going to be Majin no Fumitsuke, which is Demon Stomp. So this does around 710 physical damage to all characters with a chance of turning them to stone. After that, he's going to have a Yaiba Kuraku Fumitsuke, which is going to be Weapon Break Stomp. So that does around 450 physical damage to one character with a chance of lowering their attack power. Then it's going to have a Okiashi de Fumitsukeru, which is Giant Foot Stomp. This does around 350 physical damage to all characters. Then it's going to have a Jihibiki, which is going to be Earth Rumble. This does around 200 Jibaria physical damage to all characters. Then for the moving statues, they are also going to be inanimate objects. Inanimate object enemies going to have around 50,000 HP. So they're going to have 1 to 3 actions per turn. Again, same weaknesses: Jibaria, Gira, Hero, and Bagi. So their strongest attack is actually going to be a Skon no Ichigeki, which is going to be a critical blow. So that's going to do around can do up to 610 damage, but it can also do lower depending on your resistances that you actually have on. Then it's going to have a Hagishiku Ashifumi, which is going to be Violent Stomp. So this does around 200 Jibaria physical damage to all characters with a chance of knocking them down. It's also going to have a Baishan, which increases attack by 1 rank. So they're going to be using that on the Great Demon. Then also they're going to have a Skuruto, which is raises all allies' defenses by 1. Then it's going to have a regular attack, which does around 300 damage to 1 character. And it's going to have a Behoimi, which recovers around 1000 HP to 1 ally. So things of note for this particular Hokora, the status effects that are used for this Hokora are going to be Stone and Knockdown. So Protective Shield is going to be very useful to have on your characters. So also buffing characters with Skara to increase defenses from physical attacks, it will also be useful as well. And then it is possible to lower the attack power of the enemy. So using Yaibu Kataki or any ability that lowers the attack power of the enemy would actually work out quite well. So something, for example, like Henetos, which I can use with certain types of weapons and also souls. So with that said, I want to actually go into this battle. Pretty much what I probably will do is try to focus taking down the Great Demon first, then focus on the moving statues after that. So here we go. Okay, so here we go with this battle. So like I said, I want to take the Great Demon down first. So here first what I want to do is what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to go and use Heavenly Rock's Call. So about 4,000 damage with my ninja. And I got a Shadow Weave. So that actually does help me out. So what I'm going to do now is actually go ahead and use Magical Awakening. And here what I'll do is I'll go ahead, use Stemmy. And here with my High Priest, what I'll do is I will go and use Protective Shield, which gives me a defense boost on my God Hand, which actually could work out quite well for me. So now next turn, the Great Demon is going to attack, but it's going to be using its greatest ability. So what I want to do is I'm actually going to go and defend with all my characters. So taking very little damage there. So here Great Demon should be awake and using its ability, so that's going to be Demon Stomp. But there, since everyone has been was defending, I was actually able to survive that. So here what I'll do is I'm actually going to use, again, Rock Wedge. Ooh, okay, good. I got a God Chain, so here going to use that on the Great Demon. So 27,000 damage, nice. So definitely, and here I get a multicast, so here going to use that on the Great Demon. And there got a nice Echo. Okay, so with that, Great Demon is actually almost down, but I want to first heal up with my characters. So let's see what happens here. Okay, High Priest. Nice God Guard. And, ooh, okay. So my Archmage and my High Priest are still just alive, so that actually works out quite well. So not quite down just yet. So here probably with this, probably will go down. Let's see what happens. Yes, so now down. So now what I want to do is actually focus attacks on the other one. So I guess I'll start with the one on the left. So here going to go and use Rock Wedge. 11,000 damage. So here going to go ahead and heal up. So with that, my Archmage is actually knocked down. Okay, okay, good. So that was a nice God Guard. So here, again, going to go ahead and attack. Hopefully I can also get a Shadow Weave. We'll see what happens. Ooh, okay, so didn't attack that one. So here, I want to attack the one on the left. So here, what I'll go do is go ahead and use right there. So 20, almost 30,000 damage. But that one is actually almost down. So here, much needed heal. If I can get a Saint Echo, which I do not, that would have helped out. Ooh! So with the trap damage, it actually was actually killed. So actually that really does help out. So now here, pretty much just auto-battling till the end of this particular battle. Okay, so now my High Priest has been knocked down, but that should actually be fine. Since there's only one enemy left, I should be able to get through this battle no problem. 8,000 damage. And an Echo. Okay, Baishion. Okay, so here I was able to heal. But yeah, that's actually a reason why you should always keep up your protective shield in situations like that. But with that, the last moving statue is now down. So this Hokora is going to be worth 27,000 XP. And it's going to be a purple soul, and here I got a D. Okay, so that battle actually went okay. So at the very end, my God Hand actually did fall, but I still was actually able to finish this particular battle with the characters that I have here. Probably something that is probably with this team is that the issue I'd say with this particular team that I have is I don't have any I don't have any weapons equipped that do Jibaria damage to all enemies, so that something like that would actually help out. I actually do have the Blade of Destruction, which actually does Jibaria based damage, but it also has negative side effects as well. So I really wanted to actually take down the Great Demon down first, so that's why I chose the lineup that I had here with the weapons on these characters. So yes, so with that said, I will be making more videos with the other attributes, so please stay tuned for that. So for now, I'm going to end this video here, so thank you for watching. If you enjoyed the video, please leave a like. If you would like to see more, please subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.